lot of things out of your normal routine. So our body can tend to feel a bit different, maybe a bit tighter. So always taking stock of what you're working with today. And just going from there. Trying to find breath and movement connection, a place where you can release, maybe relax a little bit, some of the thoughts, the tensions. And the knees can be wide apart or together. You're trying to coax a little more length out of your spine as your tailbone reaches towards your heels. And the crown of your head reaches towards the top of your mat. And coming into that deep, full breath, that little bit of constriction in the back of your throat, lengthening it out, creating a little texture to it, so there's some vibration, some heat. Making as deep a sound as you need to connect to it. Trying to make the inhales flow right into the exhales. Let's take 3 big, deep, full inhales. So you inhale, let the rib cage expand, let the lungs spread 3-dimensionally. Fill your body with energy, with light, and then exhale, find a softness, find a release, a little more length, a little more opening. Big, full, deep inhales and exhales. Gently start to walk your fingers out a little bit further towards the top of your mat. And then over to the right. Keeping your left hip down. Walk your fingers over. Maybe your head shifts a little until you're feeling a stretch up the left side of your body from your hip all the way up your rib cage, your armpit, the outsides of your arms. If you've got room, you can walk your left hand on top of your right, palms pressing down, gently rolling the left side of the body down. And breathing some deep, full breaths into the left side. Walk your hands back towards center. Find a little more length through the rib cage and walk your hands over to the left. Rolling the right hip down, the right rib cage, the armpit, the shoulder. And walk your right hand on top of your left to seal a little deeper stretch. And then move right to that breath. 3 big full inhales and exhales. Walk your hands back towards center. Your fingers walk a little bit more forward. You can press into the pads of your fingertips, kind of tinting your fingers. Lengthening the hips back, the rib cage long, maybe a little more length through the chin, the throat. Big full inhale, big exhale. And then pull the hands back under your shoulders and start to bring yourself up to a tabletop position. Just take some movement here. Working your breath and movement connection, maybe warm up through your hands, your feet, release through your neck, a little roll through the hips and the side body. Just finding that breath, movement connection, giving yourself what you need this morning. Some days we just a little bit tighter, holding a little more stress and tension. We're all just having to reshift everything in our lives. And definitely create a little tension here to just refocus on our breath. Find a little flexibility mentally, physically. And settling in for some cat-cows. Hands spread wide, shoulders over your wrists, knees under your hips, tops of your feet on the mat. Inhale, lift your chest, pull your shoulders back, open up through your throat. If your tailbone lifts, your spine compresses. And then exhale, take the spine in the opposite direction, opening up through the vertebrae as you press into the hands. Round the shoulder blades, spread the shoulder blades out, chin to your chest, abdominals in and lifted. Inhale, come forward, lift up. Exhale, compress. And take 3 more of those on your own. Moving a little deeper if that calls to you. Fill the lungs to the top and completely empty the lungs as you exhale. And then return to a neutral spine. Just a little here. And then bring your right leg up behind you. Maybe your hands shift a little to the left. Find some length as you square your hips. Engage your abdominal muscles. Maybe a little flex of the foot to lengthen the back of your leg. Long through your spine and the back of your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then extend your foot over to the side. Shift if you need a little more room. I'll do it on this side so you can see. So foot flat to the mat, leg nice and straight. Working the hips level. You can keep your left hand down, your right hand down, and extend your left arm. I'm doing the opposite, so just finding a little balance challenge, not too much here. But if you want to add on, you're welcome to start to hover your right leg up as you extend your left arm. Big full inhale. Big exhale. Bring your left hand down. And bring your right knee up towards your shoulder, your tricep. Exhale it wide. And inhale to send it back behind you. We'll make some circles there. Inhale. Knee to your shoulder. Exhale, open your leg. Inhale, extend it back. Knee to shoulder. Open it up wide. Inhale to extend it back. 2 more. Knee to tricep. Extend it out. Inhale it back behind you. 1 more. knee to shoulder, extend it out, send it back behind you. We'll bring it to your shoulder one more time. And we'll extend it out, foot flat to the mat. Inhale up, arms over your head. Press your palms or grab for your wrists. We'll take a side stretch here, reaching up and over. So that's left arm, reaching and stretching open. Inhale back to center. Place your hands on the mat. And then just walk your foot up to the outside of your hand, coming into a lizard or dragon pose. And then readjusting as you need to, maybe something under your knee if that feels too intense. And drop, find a release through your back of your head if you're ready. You can always come down a little lower, but taking it easy. This first round of hip opening. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. Big full inhale. Exhale, release. So we have to find the work and then opposite, the release of the muscles, the yin and the yang. And it's hard when you're working, when you're stretching, to find that release, that counter. So you slow it down a little bit. And then toe heel your foot to the center of your hands. Square your hips. Right hip back, left hip forward, long through your torso. And then inhale, arms up to offering. Stretch the hands forward. Right toes face forward, right knee deeply bent. A little lift through your chest and abdominals. Reach your hands around behind you. Interlace your fingers. And pull your chest up as you squeeze your shoulder blades. Top of your left foot and your shin press into the mat. Squeeze your inner thighs. Your right knee in towards center. Find a little lift. Maybe you look back. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Step back to your tabletop position. Take a round of cat-cow to rinse the spine. Big inhale. Big exhale. We'll take that on the other side. Spin around. Extend your left leg back behind you. And then bring it out to the side. Place your left foot onto the mat. Foot flat, your leg is straight. Feeling that length. A little opening through the side of the leg. And slowly start to extend your right arm out to the side. It might be enough of a balance challenge right there. But again, if you'd like to add a little more, you can start to hover your left leg up. Bending your breath, slowing it down. Big inhales, big exhales. Holding for one more breath. And exhale, your right hand down. Bring your right knee to your shoulder. And extend your leg back. Bring your leg out to the side, knee to your shoulder, and extend it back. Knee out, leg out to the side, knee to your shoulder, pull the abdominals in, extend it back. Leg out, knee up, extend it back. Leg out, knee up, extend it back. Leg out, knee up. This time, step your foot up and find our lizard pose. With hands inside of your foot. And then find that little bit of release. Big inhale, big exhale. You can start to lower it down if you'd like. We'll take 3 breaths here. Using the exhales to find that release, that softness, that letting go. Many inhales to pull in energy and strength and focus. One more big inhale. And exhale. Walk your foot to the middle of your hands. Set up your hips square. Left hip back, right hip forward. Abdominals in. Push your right your right shin, the right top of your foot down. Then inhale up, hands to offering. Finding that little bit of balance. Squeezing into the center of the body. Lean a little forward. Finding a little kick through your back, top of your foot. And release your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers and start to lift your chest up, squeezing your shoulder blades, lengthen your arms. Maybe make a fist with your hands. And then if it feels okay on your neck, gaze up, look back. Big full inhale. Big exhale. Hands to the mat. Bring your hands inside your foot and extend your foot out. Bring your foot to the mat. Oh, no, I missed this earlier. Inhale your arms up. And we'll stretch to the left. Inhale, reach your right arm up and over. So you can hold around your wrists or press your palms, interlace your fingers. And square your shoulders forward. Don't roll your shoulders back. Chin level, stretch and reach. Inhale back to center. Hands to the mat. Tabletop position. One more round of cat-cow. Inhales and exhales. And then find our downward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up and back. Take some big inhales and exhales. A lot of movements, just soft movements here. Warming up the feet, the ankles, stretching through the Achilles tendons, the calves, some knee bends, some hip wiggles. Release the head, find length through the back of the neck. And then push your fingers into the mat. Push your pinky fingers, push your ring fingers, your index, your pointer fingers, and your thumbs. Stretch the arms long, shift the shoulders way back, pushing the hips way back, bringing the upper body back, and dragging the lower body long. Slight lift of your tailbone up, opens up underneath the glutes. And a nice stretch all the way down the backs of your legs. Big full inhale. Big exhale, release. One more big full inhale. Exhale, release. Come up to your toes. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk your feet up to your hands, coming into a forward fold. Hang heavy in your forward fold. Bend your knees softly. Drape your torso over your legs. And then find length for the backs of your legs. And down your spine. Find release. Maybe interlace your fingers behind your head. Grab for opposite elbows. A little sway side to side. All the while grounding through your feet. And release your hands to the mat. Straighten your legs and take a halfway lift. Torso nice and straight. Abdominals in. Exhale, forward fold. Fold in. Inhale all the way up. Circle sweep your arms. Press your palms and bring your thumbs to your sternum, hands to Namaskar. And take a moment here to ground. So feet can be together or apart, just looking the feet parallel to each other. And then spread your feet wide onto the mat. You just close your eyes here to get a little better feeling for that grounding. That helps you to tune in. Then pull up through your knees, lengthen through your legs. Glutes tight, hips a little forward. Pull your abdominals in, find that lift for the lower part of your belly. And lengthen through your spine, stand up nice and tall. Shoulders soft, chin level. Find a strong grounding. You kind of make some circular movements here on your feet. One way, then the other way, pushing into the heels, the outsides, the toes. And make the circles a little bit smaller and smaller until you find that center place. Perfect balancing the center of your body. Breathing for that equal inhale, pull a little taller through the spine. Exhale, release. Release your arms by your sides. Circle sweep them up towards the ceiling. You press your palms. Maybe you look up if that feels okay. You ground through your heels and lift up through your chest. And exhale, forward fold. Hands through heart center. Circle sweep wide. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step or jump back. Finding your plank pose, you can always do this on your knees. Keep the hips level, backs of the legs long. Kick your heels back, pull your abdominals in. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. And slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Squeezing the elbows in, chest comes down first. Release the tops of your feet to the mat. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale for your cobra pose. Lift up. Hips down, shoulders back, knees up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Squeeze the low back muscles. Push the hips down, lift up, a little bit of weight in the hand. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. It's time to float the hands off the ground. Float the feet off the ground. Stretch your arms forward. Reach them, fingers forward, toes back. Reach your hands around your back. Interlace your fingers. Pull your hands into a fist to straighten your arms. Lift your chest. If your hands lift off your glutes, great. Lift up, look up, breathe. Exhale, release your hands by your shoulders, your feet down to the mat. Chin down, big inhale, big exhale. Coming up for another cobra or an upward dog, push your hands into the mat. Start to lift your hips, tops of your feet press into the mat. Push through your plank pose. And find your downward facing dog. The options for our flow. There's no other options. So we'll take a few more sun A's. Moving breath to movement. If you want to move a little slower or a little quicker, feel free. Inhale, come up to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees. Top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, circle sweep your arms over your head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank pose. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, top of your mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, strong to the feet, long to the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Find your back. Always welcome to skip the flow and meet in your downward facing dog. Modifying as you need to. Always. Beautiful inhale, land in your downward facing dog. Long through the spine. Deep breath in, big breath out. Inhale your right leg up. Keep the hips square. Exhale, bring your right leg out to the side. And then bring your knee to your elbow, tricep. Pull your knee in through center and extend it back up. Exhale, leg to the side. Shift the weight forward. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Stretch it back. Open up to the side. Knee to tricep. Knee to your nose. Reach it back. This time just step your foot through. Taking knee to nose. Land in your lunge. Stand through the back heel, the crown of the head. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale up. Warrior two. Warrior two. And move my spring. So sit deeply into this warrior two. Adjusting feet in one line. Right knee bent deeply. Knee over your ankle. Left leg straight. Extend your arms wide. Shoulders over your hips. And then check down that your knee isn't aligned with your foot. Extend your arms. Gaze over your front fingertips. Flip your front palm to face the ceiling. Stretch forward and release. Reverse. So finding that side body stretch again. Up the right side. You're always welcome to adjust your left hand as you'd like. Big inhale. Bring the right knee a little deeper. Exhale back to your warrior two. We're going to take the right foot, pick it up, and just pivot the right foot so it's facing the same direction as your left foot. Keep your right knee bent. Sink down low. So you're bringing your torso parallel, your arms are extended. You're like a speed skater. You've ever seen them? Maybe that's not like it. And then breathe deeply into the right knee. And then shift the weight, keeping the hips low over to the left. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. We'll come back to the right. And we're just going to pivot. Left heel up, left hand forward. Coming into hands to offering. You might need to step your back foot in a little bit. So back heel lifted, crescent lunge, hands to offering. Big inhale, kick through the heel, reach through the fingers. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your hands down to lift your chest. Maybe you look up, working the inner thighs, lengthening chin, the chest up. Big inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Step back and find your flow. Inhale on your up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg up. Exhale, bring your leg out to the side. Knee to tricep, knee to nose. Kick it up and back. Exhale out to the side. Knee to tricep, knee to nose. Inhale back up. Exhale to the side. Knee to tricep, shift the weight forward. Knee to nose, stretch it back. Open it up to the side. Shift the weight forward. Knee to nose. Extend it back. Last one. Open the leg to the side. Knee to the tricep. Knee to your forehead. Look forward. And step your foot through. Find your lunge. Kick your back heel. Lift the back of your right knee. Extend your torso long. Big full inhale. Big exhale to land. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale up for warrior two. Switch out some. See you guys again. Warrior two. Front leg forward, knee in a line. Check your back leg when it's straight. Your back foot parallel to the edge of your mat. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Extend your arms and gaze forward. Chin level, palm face. Big inhale. Big exhale. Lift your front palm. Stretch it forward. Reverse your warrior. Up and back. Down. Warrior two. Extend your arms. Take your front foot. Turn and pivot. So 2 feet parallel. Bending through your left knee. Start to drop your torso. Spread your arms. And then exhale over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale right. Around. Over to the left. Over to the right. Inhale back to the left. Turn your toes to face forward. Lift your hands up in front of you. And bring your back leg in if you need to. Hands to offering. Kick in through your heel and reach through your fingers. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your torso up. Lots of shaking is good. Legs are wobbling. Lift up, lift up. And exhale. Hands to the mat. Step back and find your flow. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. I'm going to do that again. Inhale, leg up to the side. Exhale, knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Extend it back. Exhale, leg to the side. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. This time move forward. Step the foot through. Rotate your back heel down. Inhale up. Warrior two. Stretch forward and reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your foot. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to the right. Sweep your arms forward, hands to offering. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, lift your chest, maybe your glutes. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back and find your flow. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg out. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Extend it back. Exhale, leg out. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Look forward. Step your foot through. Rotate your right heel down. Inhale up. Warrior two. Front palm flips. Stretch forward. Up and back to reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your left foot in. Feet parallel. Stretch to the left. Move to the right. Deep lunge. Back to the left. Pivot on your feet, face forward, left hand. Both hands lift, stretch, palms up. Exhale, release your hands behind you. Interlace and pull, lift your chest and gaze. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, find your flow. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees if you like to take a quick drink of water. Readjust. We'll do that one more time, adding a little balance. If you have a block or a block, you can bring it to the front of your mat. Place the swing on right side facing you. And come back to your downward facing dog. Big inhale, big exhale. And let's breathe. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg out. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Extend it back long. Exhale, right leg out. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Look forward. Step your foot through. Rotate your left heel down. Inhale up, warrior two. Stretch forward, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your right foot parallel. Lunge deeply. Shift the weight to the left. Shift the weight back to the right. Rotate on your feet. Hands forward to offering. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift yourself up. Good. Then bring your chin level. We're going to come into a toppling tree. If you want to step a little bit forward, so you're standing straight on your right leg. Hands at our legs. And slowly start to hinge at your hips. As you lower your torso, your leg lifts. Stretch your arms back. You can't topple any further. And release your hands to a standing split. So square your hips. Right leg straight and engaged. Slight bend if you need to. Working your left hip down. And your torso a little closer to your thighs. You can always challenge the balance by wrapping around. And move from here into a half moon balancing. If you have a block, you can place it about 6 inches in front of your right foot. Stack it, however feels best to you for height. And then slowly start to stack your hips and extend your left arm up. And looking, feet in an L shape, hands reaching opposite directions. You challenge your balance and gaze up. You can always just start to shift your leg up a little bit and lift your right hand up off the block. And exhale, release hands to the mat. Forward fold, one leg again. Step your left leg back. Inhale your right leg up. You're welcome to flow. Just lift your leg. You drop to your plank. And straight to your downward dog. Never works. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring the leg up. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Extend it back. Exhale, leg out. Knee to tricep. Knee to nose. Step your foot through. Rotate your right heel down. Inhale, open up to your warrior two. With your front palm, stretch forward, up and back. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your left foot parallel, sink into your left hip, drop your torso. Shift to the right. Inhale back to the center, back to the left. Rotate your arms forward, your feet forward, and then high onto your right toe. Then soften, reach. Interlace your fingers behind your back, pull your chest up. Reach into level. Step your right foot forward, maybe 1 or 2 times. And then start to hinge at your hips for your toppling tree. Keeping your fingers in your legs. And lifting them off your glutes a little bit. Moving forward until you can't anymore. You release to your standing splits. Work to square the hips in this version. We're stepping in our next posture. And then finally, a little challenge if you'd like. Working the hands closer to the left foot, the torso closer. And release. Fold and come to our half moon balancing. Left hand about 6 inches in front of your left foot. Maybe it's raised onto the block. And you can slowly start to stack the hips. Right hip on top of left. Strong to the right. Open your right arm. Maybe you challenge your balance. Maybe today, oops, not for me, you lift your hand up off your block floor. And then release to your forward fold. Step your right foot back. Inhale your left leg up and back. And take your flow from here. Meeting in your downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big deep exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Turn your toes out and your heels in. Slowly lower yourself down. Very good. Just walk your feet together. A little bit of a goddess pose. You can challenge your balance. Bring your hands in any direction you'd like. Elbow drops, chest lifts. Big inhale. Big exhale. Hands to the mat. You want to take a crow or a crane pose here. Always an option. Hands in front of you, or a flying frog, or just reach your feet out a little wider for a Vinyasa. So, crow pose, crane pose, move your feet a little, knees a little higher, up towards the armpits, toes can touch. Working the arms straight eventually. Just playing around for a moment, finding a little variety. Maybe some arm balance and hip stretching. And then back to downward facing dog. Walk the hands forward. Work the legs out a little bit. And lift your right leg up. Exhale. Your half pigeon right knee to the back of your right wrist. Extend your left leg back. Square the hips. And slowly start to recline forward. You can always take a figure four, a block under your hip if you'd like. And slowing things down here. Finding your breath. 5 big, deep, full breath. Each exhale, releasing a little bit more to the hips, the shoulders, the face. Inhale, deep, deep, full inhale. And then find that counteraction release. And start to walk. Hands under your shoulders. Tense your back knee, lift your back leg. Bring your tricep, knee to your tricep. Bring your knee to your left tricep. Extend your right leg out to the left. Roll onto your heels. And maybe you lift your left arm up. Open your chest, the hips. Maybe you drop the head back. Big inhale. Big exhale. Left hand down. Extend your right leg up and back. Maybe make some circles here. The option to take a scorpion, to flip your dog, to take that wild thing on the other side. And return to your downward facing dog. And take it on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, medial. Bring the ankle forward. Stretch your right leg back. Square your hips. Find your alignment. Big inhale to lift. And then exhale, find length as you fall forward. Take any modifications as you need. Always using the props when the body calls for them. Not looking to find pain here. Just an intense opening. 5, 3, 4 breaths. Take this last breath. Really lengthen it out. Slow it down. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Tap your right toe, lift your right knee. And hover your left knee to your left tricep. Bring your left knee to your right tricep and twist to the body. Extend your left leg out to the side. Roll to the edges of your feet. You sweep your right arm up. Lift your hips. Drop your head. Big full breath in. Exhale. Bring your right hand back down. Extend your left leg up and back. Make some circles. Maybe a scorpion. Bend your left leg. Maybe come in the reverse. Flip your dog. Down. Left leg down. Downward facing dog. Drop down to your knees. Hips back. And swing your legs out in front of you. Scooch the hips and forward. And grab your right toes with your right fingers. And extend your right leg up. Keep your chest lifted. And a nice stretch up the back of your right leg. Maybe pull your toes back towards you as you kick your heel out. And a little more flexion there. Big inhale. Big exhale. Release your right foot down. Grab your left toes and extend your left leg. You might be bent, that's okay. This is a great place. You can always use a strap too if you'd like to around the ball of your foot. If you have a strap, try to get around the ball of your foot and help pull the toes back. And as you kick your heel out and stretch all the way down with the same stretch the knees back. And lift through the chest. Inhale. Big exhale. Up and down. You're going to take both toes, roll a little back onto your lower back. And start to extend both legs out. A little bit of balance here. Try to keep your knees bent. You need to shift and grab under your thighs. Find the lift of your chest, the kick of your heels. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly start to open your feet a little wider if you want to challenge. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale, feet back together. And grab under your thighs. Keep your legs straight, arms lifted. And your boat pose. Big inhale. Big exhale. Supporting this with your thumbs. Big inhale. Big exhale. And grab on your knees and roll yourself back slowly. You keep pulling your knees up, maybe all the way up and over, kind of cloud. If that's not calling to you, just keep your knees in. Maybe slide over through the low back. If I'm your cloud, you can stretch your legs back behind you. Your toes reach. Lift the tops of your feet onto the mat. So as you lift up, you always support elbows to the mat, hands to your low back. Nothing but experiment, taking maybe one leg up, and maybe the other, maybe both legs lift. You always keep your knees bent a little tighter here. And the blood flowing. If this goes up too much, you can always come down to your back and do the legs up the wall pose. Some benefits. And slowly releasing down. Pulling yourself all the way down. Keep your knees hugged into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Maybe roll around on your lower back. And then hold on to your right shin. Extend your left leg down and long. And let grip around your shin. Pull your knee a little bit out towards your armpit. Squeeze your elbows in. Lengthen your spine. Lengthen the back of your neck. Chin down. Big pull inhale. Exhale. Fully in as you simultaneously release the muscles around your hip. Big pull inhale. Exhale to pull. Big pull inhale. Exhale to pull. So optional in your twist here, you can just take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and twist. If you have room in your body or in your space, you can extend your right leg up, fingers around your toes, and then take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and slowly start to twist. Your right arm can be out straight or cactus out. Then just bend your knee, so kind of adjusting to what space you have. Either in your whatever position works best for you. Just trying to twist the low body to the left and the upper body to the right. And back to center. Your right hand over squeeze. And then switch your legs out. Left leg up, right leg down. Pull the knee out. Lengthen through the spine, the neck. And then pull. And that last little open. Breathing inhale, exhale, hold, one more. And release as you pull. And an option for your twist. Right hand might reach around outside of your left leg. You can extend your leg, stretch it, bring on your toe, and then switch your right hand to the outside and slowly start to twist. Down can extend to bend. Gaze can go to the left. So always trying to find that adjustment in your twists that works best for you in any posture. Just moving just slightly makes such a big difference in how it feels in your body. And those inhales and exhales. And slowly coming back. And a big squeeze to your left knee. And bring both knees up to your chest. One final roll around. Happy baby. So you can make this happy baby a little more active, a little more passive. You want to pull the knees down to the outside of the ribs. Kick the feet up. Bring your low back down. Spreading out the mat. And then you straighten the legs and roll around. I'm just going to take in some final movements here. And then settling into your final savasana. Extending your legs long, extending your arms long. And open up a little wider. Star pose with the legs. With a sponge pose where you just open up, super receptive to anything coming in. And not to manage or control the breath, thoughts, letting things flow in and out. That softness, that release. And using this next few breaths in this posture to find rejuvenation, reset, finding some new energy for the rest of your day. And relief in your final savasana. Just enjoy it as long as you like. Thank you for coming in for the online class today, for practicing. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Namaste.